Godzilla versus King Kong. You're probably asking, which Godzilla versus which King Kong? Well, the Peter Jackson King Kong is tiny, so we'll take the Skull Island King Kong. But even then, he's no match for the sheer size of Godzilla 2014. Will they make him larger for the upcoming Godzilla vs. King Kong movie? I have no idea. King Kong first appeared in the 1933 film King Kong from RKO Pictures, which received universal acclaim upon its initial release and re-releases. A sequel quickly followed that same year with The Son of Kong, featuring Little Kong. Another remake of the original, set in 1933, was released in 2005 from filmmaker Peter Jackson. The most recent film, Kong Skull Island 2017, set in 1973, is part of Legendary Entertainment's Monsterverse, which began with Legendary's reboot of Godzilla in 2014. The crossover sequel, Godzilla vs. Kong, once again pitting the characters against one another, is currently planned for 2020. Godzilla first appeared in Ishiro Honda's 1954 film Godzilla and became a worldwide pop culture icon, appearing in various media, including 32 films produced by Toho, 3 Hollywood films, and numerous video games, novels, comic books, and television shows. In Godzilla 1998, special effects artist Patrick Tatopoulos was instructed to redesign Godzilla as an incredibly fast runner. At one point, it was planned to use motion capture from a human to create the movements of the computer-generated Godzilla, but it was said to have ended up looking too much like a man in a suit. In Godzilla 2014, the character was portrayed entirely via CGI. Godzilla's design in the reboot was intended to stay true to that of the original series, though the film's special effects team strove to make the monster more dynamic than a guy in a big rubber suit. It features one of the largest Godzillas to date. But who would win in a fight? Well, let's find out. First, some stats. King Kong. Height, 35 meters. Length, no tail. Weight, 1.4 to 10k tons. Powers. Climbing, immune to most human weapons. Intelligence, fine senses, speed and agility, super strength. Now to the stats of Godzilla. Height, 105 meters. Length, 180 meters, including the tail. Weight, 50,000 to 100,000 tons. Powers. Atomic breath, nuclear resistance, atomic pulse, magnetism, fireballs, electric bite. Now to the advantages of Godzilla. Well, currently, he's 3 times taller than King Kong and 10 times as heavy. Will the King Kong grow even larger since Skull Island? Who knows? Godzilla's arguably greatest advantage is his signature move, his atomic breath. The iconic blue flame is Godzilla's ace in the hole, providing him with a long-range weapon with a serious punch. It was the key to defeating the Muto in Gareth Edwards' film, and anyone who saw Kong Skull Island knows that Kong isn't a fan of fire. Does he stand a chance? Godzilla's whole body is basically a weapon. He's got his tail, spiky back, powerful jaws, and he can throw his frame for a mighty tackle. Now to the advantages of King Kong. It's starting to look like King Kong ain't got nothing on Godzilla, right? Kong is definitely the underdog, but audiences love a good underdog. Kong's demonstrated some impressive intelligence. Kong has the ability to strategize, whereas Godzilla relies on brute force and mostly instinct. Numerous times in the film, Kong's shown making weapons out of nearby objects, like a hairy MacGyver. At one point, Kong turns a tree into a club. He even knew to take the branches off, which he uses to bash a skullcrawler in the face. Kong's strength is his greatest physical attribute, and it's one of the main ways he was able to overcome his own movie adversary, the skullcrawlers. Kong frequently overpowered his enemies even when outnumbered, unlike Godzilla, and even beat the big one with only one arm. Kong is clearly faster and more agile. We've never seen Godzilla swing from tree to tree, not with those tiny arms anyway. Kong's biggest issue against Godzilla is his size, but if he does grow, then that puts him on a level playing field. Godzilla's defenses help cancel out Kong's greater physical strength, while Kong's agility makes him tougher for the slower Godzilla to hit. Godzilla's atomic breath is still a huge advantage, but Kong has the smarts to find a counter, like forging some kind of makeshift shield out of his surroundings. With all that in mind, this is going to be a much closer fight than we would initially suspect, and we're all the better for it. It just makes Godzilla vs. Kong all the more epic, because it won't be 10 minutes of Godzilla spanking Kong into the floor. In the immortal words of Ken Watanabe, let them fight. I ain't giving a percentage, you decide. Please let me know in the comments below. Who would win? scale to size and non-scale to size King Kong. Anyway, please tell me which dinosaur video would you like to see next? Or creatures, I don't mind. Rawr, rawr.